So this video is to show you how to get started on your final game here. And you likely just finished Trick the Turtle. So what you're going to do is go to Scenario and choose New. There you'll want to find your desktop. Saving on your desktop is a good choice. And you can name it whatever you want. I'm going to call this My Final. And once it's created, you're going to have to do a couple things with it. First, you need this animal class. It's not over here, so you have to import it. So you go to you go Edit, Import Class, and you're going to import the animal class. Now you've got it there. I can click Compile. And you might need this counter as well. It's in the same spot. Edit, Import Class, and Counter. And now I have both of those classes. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is make a subclass of world so that you can create your world here. I'm going to right click and make a new subclass. And I'm just going to call it My World. Now remember, whenever we make a class, we do it with capital letters there. And now here you can choose a background. Now there's some in here, and I'm just going to choose Blue Rock for now and click OK. And now if I click Compile, my world is constructed. Now what's important about that is the size is set in this class, the My World class. So I'm going to go in there, and here's the size of your class. Right now it's 600 by 400. I'm going to change mine to 800 by 600. Now on your screens, the largest that you'll want to go is 1,000 with any of these numbers. But if I recompile it, you'll notice that I've got a bigger screen here now. Now you don't have to use the built-in backgrounds. I want to show you. You can download your own. Now I downloaded one, and it's important to open in Photoshop. I just found this space background that I like here. Now it's the wrong size image, so I'm going to go Image and choose Image Size. And if you remember, I set it to 800 wide by 600 tall. Now I'm getting 800 by 500. That's not what I want, so I have to unconstrain proportions there and put 800 by 600. And now I'm going to go ahead and click OK. It looks smaller now. That's okay. What you're going to do now is save. I'm going to go Save As. And Greenfoot likes PNG files. You could keep it as a JPEG, but I'm going to switch it to PNG because I know that Greenfoot likes PNG files. I'm just going to go ahead and save that. I'm going to jump back to Greenfoot now. I'm going to right click My World, and I'm going to Set Image. Now I'm going to click Import from File, and I saved on my desktop. I think it was called Earth and Moon, and you notice I have two of them here. But one of them was a PNG file, and then you'll click Select, and OK. Now my background is that nice background that I found off the internet there. Now when you start making your characters, you're going to make a subclass of animal. So I right click here and New Animal. Oops, that's not right. Right click and New Subclass. And I'm going to call this one B because I know there's a B image in here. Now you can choose the images that are here. If I go to Animals, I know that there is a B image. And I've got this B character now, right, that I could write all my code for. But I also want to show you that you can make your own image from Photoshop. So I've gone and I've downloaded an image of a butterfly. Now you don't want anything in the background. So right now my background layer is locked. I'm just going to double click it. And I'm going to get the magic wand tool to select all the white here. And I'm going to hit delete. And it deleted all the white. Now there's this shadow area I'm going to select. and delete those areas. Looks like I almost got it. Okay, so now the last thing you want to do here, well, you want to actually do two things. First thing is Greenfoot sees this entire square as an image, and look, my object's not taking up the entire square, so I'm going to get my crop tool here, and I'm just going to drag over until I have just my image selected there. So I've cropped this one out quite a bit there. Next thing I want to do is change the size of the image. We did this with the Earth and Moon picture earlier. So it's under Image, Image, Size, and 900 is way too wide. I'm just going to put 100. We're going to see what that looks like. In this case, I'm going to constrain proportions there. I'm going to put 100, and it's going to keep the same proportion that I have here. I'm going to go ahead and click OK. It looks pretty small, but we'll see what happens when I get into Greenfoot. I'm going to save as a PNG file. It's called butterfly.png. That's perfect. I'm going to go ahead and save. I'm going to jump back to Greenfoot one last time, and I'm going to make a new animal. No, I did that wrong twice. A new subclass called butterfly. And I'm going to import the image from file. And it was on the desktop. And it was called butterfly.png. I'm going to go ahead and select it and click OK. Now, if I make a new butterfly, look at that. It's right there on the screen. If I didn't like the size of it, that's when you go back here and you go Image, Image Size, and you resize it here. So the last thing I want to show you is there's two resources online for you. There's a video about how to add a counter. That's one of the hardest things, so you can watch that. And if you want some sort of barrier, like let me show this video here. Watch how the turtle, see the turtle bounce off the trees there. This video is about creating a barrier for your objects. That's it. If you have any questions, call your instructor over, and good luck.